Hello, lovely people, and welcome to your practice. I'm so happy you're here today. We're going to move through a gentle sun salutation A, or Surya Namaskar A. Think of it as a beautiful way to greet the day, or maybe just to bring a little sunshine and energy into your body, no matter what time it is. It's a wonderful sequence that links our breath with our movement, creating a moving meditation. There's no pressure here, just an invitation to connect with yourself. So find a comfortable spot on your mat, or even just on the floor, and let's get ready to move and breathe together. It's all about finding what feels good for you. Sun salutations are fantastic for warming up the entire body. They help to build a little heat, stretch out our muscles, and really get the energy flowing. It's a foundational sequence in many yoga practices, and for good reason. It helps us find a rhythm, a lovely dance between effort and ease. We'll take it nice and slow today, breaking down each pose so you feel supported and confident. Remember, this is your practice, your time. Listen to your body, honor what it's telling you, and don't worry about how anything looks. It's all about how it feels. Let's just enjoy the process of moving and breathing. So let's begin by finding a comfortable standing position at the top of our mats. This is called Tadasana, or mountain pose. Allow your feet to be about hip-width apart, maybe a little wider if that feels more stable for you today. Let your arms relax by your sides, palms facing forward or towards your body, whatever feels natural. Gently close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or you can keep a soft gaze towards the floor. Before we start moving, I invite you to set an intention for your practice. It doesn't have to be anything grand or complicated, just a simple word or phrase. Perhaps your intention is to be present, to stay connected to your breath. Maybe it's an intention of self-kindness, or simply to enjoy these next few moments of movement. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling up your belly and your chest. And as you exhale, let it go with a sigh. Do that one more time, a big, beautiful inhale, and a slow, steady exhale. Now, quietly in your own mind, set that little intention. Hold it gently in your heart as we begin our flow together. Wonderful. Now, when you're ready, you can gently flutter your eyes open. All right, let's begin our sun salutation. We're starting in our strong and steady mountain pose. Feel your feet grounding down into the earth, all four corners pressing evenly. Engage your leg muscles gently. Feel that energy drawing up. Lengthen through your spine, as if a string is pulling you up from the crown of your head. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you do, sweep your arms out to the sides and all the way up overhead. Your palms can touch, or they can face each other. Reach for the sky, find that length. On your next exhale, we're going to swan dive forward into a forward fold, or Uttanasana. You can bring a generous bend to your knees here, especially if your hamstrings are feeling a little tight today. Let your upper body hang heavy, like a rag doll. Release your head, release your neck. Maybe gently shake your head yes and no to let go of any tension. Your fingertips can rest on the mat, on your shins, or you can even hold opposite elbows. Just allow gravity to do its work here, creating space in your spine. Breathe deeply into your back body. Now, on your next inhale, we'll lift halfway up into Ardha Uttanasana, or half forward fold. Bring your hands to your shins or perhaps your thighs. Create a long, flat back, like you're making a tabletop with your spine. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and lengthen through the crown of your head. Your gaze can be slightly forward, towards the floor, keeping the back of your neck long. Feel that lovely stretch along the backs of your legs. Try to keep a little micro bend in your knees to protect your joints. Beautiful. Take another breath here. From our half forward fold, on your next exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands firmly on the mat, shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers wide like starfish, and then step your feet back one at a time into plank pose. Your shoulders should be stacked right over your wrists. Your body forms a long, straight line from the crown of your head to your heels. Engage your core. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. If this feels like too much, you can always lower your knees to the mat for a modified plank. Find what works for you. Hold strong, breathe deep. From your plank pose, whether your knees are up or down, take a deep inhale to prepare. As you exhale, we're going to lower ourselves down to the belly. You can do this by shifting your weight slightly forward and lowering slowly, keeping your elbows tucked in close to your ribs. Or, for a gentler option, you can lower your knees first, then your chest, and then your chin to the mat, in what we call Ashtanga Namaskar. Listen to your body and choose the path that feels best. Arrive gently on your mat, untucking your toes so the tops of your feet are resting on the floor. On your next inhale, we'll move into a heart-opening back bend. You can choose Cobra pose, Bhujangasana, by pressing into your hands and lifting your head and chest just a little way off the floor. Keep your shoulders relaxed down and away from your ears, and your elbows slightly bent and hugging in towards your body. Or, if you're feeling a bit more open, you can press into your hands and the tops of your feet to lift your thighs and hips off the mat for upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Shine your heart forward. Only go as high as feels comfortable for your lower back. Now, as you exhale, we're going to transition into downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you're in Cobra, lower your chest back down. From either position, tuck your toes under, engage your core, and lift your hips up and back, sending your sit bones towards the sky. Your body will form an inverted V shape. Spread your fingers wide and press firmly into your hands, especially through your thumb and forefinger. Your head can hang heavy, allowing your neck to relax. You can keep a soft bend in your knees here, especially if your hamstrings are tight. Let's stay in downward facing dog for a few breaths. This is a wonderful pose for stretching the entire back body, from your shoulders all the way down to your heels. You might like to pedal out your feet, bending one knee and then the other, gently waking up your hamstrings and calves. Feel the length in your spine. Keep drawing your belly button in towards your spine to support your lower back. Remember to breathe deeply and steadily. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose or mouth. Find a sense of grounding and stability here. From your downward facing dog, take a nice deep inhale and look forward between your hands. On your next exhale, begin to walk or step your feet one at a time towards the front of your mat, bringing you back into your forward fold. Take as many little steps as you need. Once your feet arrive between your hands, or as close as is comfortable, let your upper body hang heavy again. Remember, you can always keep a generous bend in your knees here. Let go of any effort in your head and neck. Just allow yourself to release and soften. On your next inhale, we'll lift halfway up once more into our half forward fold, Ardha Uttanasana. Bring your hands to your shins or thighs and lengthen your spine, creating that flat back. Draw your shoulders back and away from your ears. Find that length from your tailbone all the way through the crown of your head. Feel the openness across your chest. Take a moment here to really feel the stretch and the space you're creating. This is a lovely way to realign the spine before we come all the way up. Breathe into it, nice and steady. As you exhale, fall back down into your forward fold one last time. Let everything go. Release any remaining tension. Perhaps you feel a little more open now than when we first started. On your next inhale, we're going to rise all the way up to stand. You can do this by pressing firmly into your feet and slowly rolling up, one vertebra at a time, letting your head be the very last thing to lift. Or you can keep a flat back, engage your core, and sweep your arms out to the sides and all the way up overhead, returning to that beautiful extended mountain pose, reaching for the sky. As you exhale, bring your hands down through heart center, palms touching in Anjali Mudra, or prayer position. Close your eyes for a moment, or keep a soft gaze. Take a few deep, conscious breaths here. Notice how you feel. Acknowledge the energy you've cultivated, the connection you've made with your breath and your body. Remember that intention you set at the beginning of our practice. Thank yourself for showing up on your mat today, for taking this time for you. It's a gift. Carry this sense of peace and well-being with you. From my heart to yours, thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.